Hello and welcome to my Hardcore Nuzlocking Pokemon Emerald Kaizo Until I Win series. Here are the rules. I can only catch the first Pokemon I encounter in each new area. If a Pokemon is knocked out, it's considered dead and has to be permanently placed in the PC. All battles must be played on set mode. There is also a level cap. My Pokemon can't be a higher level than the next gym leader. If they go past this level, I must box them until I beat the next gym leader before I can use them again. I also play with the species clause, so if my first encounter is of a Pokemon or its evolution or pre-evolution of a species I've already caught, I must re-roll. So without further ado, let's jump into attempt number 3. We start by stomping Brendan and getting our Pokeballs. From there, we have our first encounter in our hometown, which is a love disc, who we call Amy. Next is our Route 103 encounter, a Skitty who I call Explorer after the Mystery Dungeon games. Our fire encounter is a Vulpix named Willow. On 102, we meet Sandshrew, who we call Curly. The trainers in Route 102 are an easy sweep, so we're quick to get our next encounter, an Azurill. Unfortunately, it doesn't have huge power, but it's still another team member. We call him Spring. Our Route 104 encounter is a Cubone named Alone. The Fisherman on Route 104 is when we start having a little trouble. The Magikarp is just annoying, it's not a big threat, but the unpredictable switching is something I'm definitely worried about. The Feebas is when we start to have bad luck. From getting confused off water poles, to staying asleep for 3 to 4 turns every time it uses Hypnosis. It really chips away at our team's health. That leaves us in a less than ideal situation against the love disc. My love disc against theirs is a pretty good matchup, but it gets an unfortunate critical hit and I'm afraid to keep love disc in. So I decide, in order to get a safe switch, Curly has to be sacrificed. Rest in peace, Curly. The next battle is a metronome lottery, and unfortunately, Explorer loses the lottery. Cleffa gets a Dragon Rage, which does 40 set damage, which at this level none of my Pokemon can take. So, bye Explorer. To make up for the loss, we get a new member of the team, with Illumise joining us in the woods. We name her Status, because she's going to be parafusing a lot of enemy Pokemon. After an easy fight against the Grunt, it's time to battle Red. And just like that, we've made it to Rustboro for the first time, where we encounter a shroomish named Izza, and a Grimer who so badly wanted to use Memento and off itself that I decided to name Killer. Against Youngster Joey, his so-called top percentage Rattata doesn't give us any trouble. And the rest of his team go down quickly as well. That is until his Slakoth comes out. Critical hits Amy and knocks her out. Rest in peace, Amy. Eventually there's just one more trainer between us and the cave where we can get a new encounter. I think that the bug Pokemon will go down easily to Willow, who reaches the level 15 cap alongside Alone. If we get them up to level 16, we'll have to box them for the rest of the run. That's the least of our worries, though, when I underestimate the Butterfree. Who knew Caterpie's evolution could be so strong and so annoying? Now having more Pokemon dead than teammates, I'm grateful for our next encounter, a Nosepass, who we called Magnet, and then a Kabuto. Who gives us a little trouble before finally getting into the Pokeball. I name him Crit because his ability stops crits. Then it's on to the first gym trainer. Honestly, what I'm most worried about is over-leveling. And against the Sudowoodo, everything goes wrong. We lose 3 and Alone over-levels, meaning he has to go in the PC and can't be used until after we beat Roxanne. At this point, I think it's possible to beat the other trainers, but we'll definitely over-level in the process. So this run is pretty much done. I do still try to battle the next gym trainer, hoping for good magnitude and parafusion luck, but she quickly takes us out. So that's it for run 3.